we move on to a moment between Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. So Sami is walking to the ring, presumably for his contract signing with Gunther for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And he runs into Chad Gable, who he kind of wants to like comfort and apologize in a way for taking his Mania moment away from him. Gable is not interested, which, oh my gosh, in that like post-match interview that he did last week, everyone was like, this was so great. I was like, I really didn't like some of it though, and it's not that surprising, but because Kathy Kelly asked him like, oh, what did Sami say to you at the end of the match, like, can you share that with us or whatever? And Gable said no, but he also said that he's like, I don't really care what he had to say, like, I don't care, I didn't want to hear what he had to say. And I was like, I didn't like that, but anyway. I was like, Sami was just trying to be a nice guy, but whatever. So since Gable is acting cold, Sami practically begs him to just tell him because he doesn't understand what's going on. And Chad says, well, it's because I really wanted this match and it meant more to me. And Sami is like, again, what did I say last week, Pat, about this? Sami literally said,
you are Sami Zayn.
I know.
Sarah, you are
in this
Sami
moment,
Zayn.
yeah. Sami was saying, you can't be saying that this meant more to you. Like, how dare you? You're trying to act like this doesn't mean anything to me. You know that I have a family. I have a child. My kid cries when I lose a match. Like, there are people relying on me to, win matches and provide
It's
for
like,
them.
actually, I'm remembering it, not to like cut you off, but like you're dead at like, I remember you saying this right now as you're saying it, and like in my head I have a side by side
Yeah,
of Sami and you, and it's like almost Chat GPT.
I know. That's
Like
that's
pretty
why I was saying, like, he's literally saying what I said last week that people wanting to roast me
I
for. And I'm
think
like,
they listen. I
I'm
think they
psychic.
too. I'm not gonna say like the peeps in here who show up every week. Shout out you guys. But our faces have came across their phones at some point. Just throwing it out there.
You're welcome. So, I do like that
Hey,
Sami like
Cody.
defended himself and basically like put a reality spin back in here, because Chad trying to act like he's the only father with children that get upset when he loses is like ridiculous. So he eventually gets to the point and Chad says, I don't think that you can beat Gunther, and that is why I'm like even more mad about this, which of course then irritates Sami Zayn, because Sami's like, WTF, what do you mean? But then we also do see a moment between Gable and Sami again backstage after this, and Gable says that, you're the type kind of like me where you see a moment in a match that you can take the opportunity and win, but you can't rely on that when you go against Gunther because he doesn't give you those opportunities. So like how you won against me last week, you saw an in, you took advantage and you won. You're not going to have that against Gable, so you have to change your mentality if you want a chance to walk out Intercontinental Champion. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to go about this, because I feel like even though Chad isn't in the match, he's still involved in some way. And so I'm like, is this going to be a match between them after Mania? Like, I honestly would not be surprised. I know that everybody believes that Gunther is going to win, and I still feel like that's a possibility. And I feel like it would almost be beneficial to Sami if he lost, because then he's gonna have that
Yeah, he
nervous.
had his moment. He had his
He's
moment
gonna
last
have
year.
that like nervous breakdown type of thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
not good enough. I didn't, you know what I mean? And like you said, he literally just had his moment last year. Like, let Gunther have a moment that's bigger than what it was last
Yeah.
year. And he still had one of the best matches of 2023. So
He did. No, he
yeah,
did. He did.
he had a
I
banger
agree with
after
that.
banger.
Gable is gonna coach Sammy Rocky. Like that, I saw first off, saw that meme
Mm.
of POV your Gunther after Sammy, and it's Rocky holding Apollo, which whoa.
Don't.
I am speaking the facts.
I just hate that because Apollo is my favorite
Delineate.
character, and that part still makes me cry.
Jeez.
But anyway, I would
Literally.
like that aspect, but I still kind of want Sammy to lose. And that's more so because I don't think Gunther should lose. That's more so.
No, yeah, because if Gunther's gonna lose, you immediately have to like you give him like a well rest, whatever vacation, and then like when he gets back, like he needs to be champion. Like he needs to be WWE champion.
Yeah, it's just
or at least be in the.
it makes more sense for him to remain IC champion until he's like in that